Last month, Kanye West fans the world over breathed a sigh of relief when the rapper denounced politics and vowed to focus on his creative endeavors. Of course, this is Kanye we're talking about, so that resolution could be out the window by this afternoon. But for now, at least, West seems to have hung up his MAGA hat and is finallt realizing that his foray into the political arena was ill-advised, to say the least. Lest we forget, dude said slavery was a choice. That's one of the cringiest celebrity comments of all time. Kanye's wife, Kim Kardashian, has recently become more engaged in politics as well, but the mother of three has met with a very different response. Possibly because she's not a moron and has devoted her attention to actual important work like securing presidential pardons for non-violent offenders, Kim has been widely praised for her political engagement. Earlier this week, Kim attended an event hosted by CNN's Van Jones, and in addition to opening up about her childhood love of OJ Simpson crime scene photos, she talked about Kanye's problematic politics. "I feel like he's very misunderstood and the worst communicator," Kim said of her husband. "But, when we talk about it, we have very similar politics. He's very not political, actually, he just happens to like Donald Trump's personality, but doesn't know about the politics," she added. "So, I've educated him recently. I think it gets really misconstrued. He will always say he was friendly with him before, and he's the same person in friendly. Where to begin? For starters, a 42-year-old son of a college professor who's been vastly wealthy for most of his life and spent the past 2 decades traveling the globe and hobnobbing with the world's most influential people shouldn't need his wife to educate him on politics."
On top of that, and this is something that we all sometimes lose track of with all the emphasis on getting out the vote, if you're disinterested in politics to the point that you can't be bothered to learn your favorite candidate's policy positions, then just disengage from politics. Leave it to the people who actually take the time to click on a news article now and then. Kim went on to induce more eye rolls by defending Kanye's right to run his mouth about politics despite knowing nothing about politics. "What he fights for is the right to like what he wants to like," Kardashian said. "Even if it's different from what you like." He never said, "Okay, I know what's going on with immigration, and I know this and I know that." If he really knew, he would feel very compassionate about it. He never said that he supports that. But, he supports the guy who supports that. So,
asked about Kanye's disastrous White House visit, Kim had this to say after he went to the White House or has been outspoken: "I could have easily been on social media and corrected him. But I believe people have their own journeys. I know his heart, so I know that one day what he's been trying to say will come out. It's taken a little long, so I'm jumping in and helping out, but I know his heart, so I never really stress too much." Yowzers. The mental gymnastics on display here are almost impressive. Jones was basically floored and praised Kim for how much she loves her husband, because really, what else is there to say? Despite her reputation, Kim is no dummy. She's also a longtime Democrat who voted for Hillary in 2016.
We're not saying people with opposing political beliefs can't get along, although raising kids must get tricky when your values are that diametrically opposed, but watching your spouse repeatedly take extremist stances on issues you know he hasn't researched must be a special kind of infuriating. Thankfully, it looks as though Yeezy has come to his senses. For now.
What do you think about it? Share your opinion in the comments below the video. And also subscribe to the channel not to miss new, interesting videos.